Welcome back. Late in 2011, welterweight champion Georges St-Pierre suffered a devastating ACL injury, an injury that altogether changed his mission for 2012. Instead of training for an opponent, GSP was forced to focus on recovery and an entirely different set of obstacles. Through the eyes of those closest to him and in his own words, we present an all-access look at a champion on the comeback trail.
I feel like I just reborn. And I can't wait to be back, and I'll be better than ever because of it. During training, I had a first injury that occurred, and I was compensating on one leg because my other leg was injured, and I hurt my good leg pretty bad. The reason why I got hurt is because of myself. I tried to come back too fast.
He tore the main stabilizing ligament in his knee, the ACL. And without that ligament, whenever you bear weight and have to change direction, pivot, twist, accelerate, your knee will buckle. So you have to replace the ACL, you have to build a new ACL.
Your prior ACL is completely removed, a piece of your own patella tendon cut out and surgically implanted into there to become your ACL.
It's a devastating injury because if it's not taken care of well with the right people, the right team, you can never come back the same.
Do this on your left leg first. The foot is directly vertical, right?
Okay.
You're pushing up.
Okay, not back.
Not back. There's countless athletes that have come back from this and performed at exceptional levels. Tom Brady being the most notable one.
There is no sport, I think, in the world that has more ACL tear than in American football. Tom Brady has the same injury as mine. He did surgery with Dr. Ella Trash.
There's no difference between a quarterback in the NFL and somebody like Georges St-Pierre because the forces and the motions and the velocity with which they're going to do these things is pretty similar. High collision sports and so you have to make sure that his knee's ready for that.
Number one priority is his knee. Getting that healthy, the full range of motion back, getting his power back, pushing through the things he needs to push through, resting when he needs to rest. That's what our job is. That's good.
Man, this is tough.
It's a much more intensive process because he's a professional athlete and he's the best in the world at what he does. So the expectations are, of course, different.
The most dangerous thing is to come back too fast and re-injure again. So I need to step back sometime. Even though I feel like I feel good, I want to do more, I have to do less and follow the protocol.
Anybody that knows George would tell you that he's got a lot of energy. So corralling that is definitely an issue. Somebody like George, you have to stop him from doing things. You know, he's constantly pushing the envelope. He constantly wants to push what his body can do, what his leg can do. So he has to be monitored all the time to make sure that he doesn't do anything he's not supposed to do. And so that's why there's constant communication between his surgeon, me, and other people that have been involved in his therapy process as we restore the strength in his leg.
He's right now, traditionally anyway, in a big breakthrough phase. That's where between month 3 and 4 is a big time. So with somebody like George, I have to be careful that he doesn't get too far out in front of both of us.
As the fusion takes place in his ACL, we're going to start challenging him with more and more and more as this goes. But it's structured. You know, it's just like building a house. We've got to build his leg back up, and it takes a little time. No harder than that. Just push.
I feel sometimes I want to do a little bit more, push through the pain and, you know, and try to go fast.
I wouldn't pin it down to when actually he's going to go into full combat. I don't think it's unrealistic to think that he could feel like he's ready this fall, but I don't know that that is the wisest thing with everything else concerned.
My muscle feel great. I feel like I can do pretty much everything right now. The way that my rehab is going right now, I'm ahead of schedule. I want to keep it that way.
We're not putting a timeline on that. When you're dealing with an athlete of his level that wants to push things, you got to be diligent in making sure that he doesn't.
I will do it. I will fight in 2012.
UFC Ultimate Insider, Tuesdays, 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, only on Fuel TV.